return to sprint after a hamstring injury. Early on, I'm going to recommend a good dose of isometrics done daily so that we can potentially get an analgesic effect, break the pain cycle, start to rebuild some strength without aggravating the tissue, and promote blood flow. I also typically recommend that people don't stretch it a ton during this time, as this can sometimes aggravate things. I am also going to try to find a way to get them to start running as soon as possible, assuming there's no pain. So typically what we are going to do are very low intense tempo runs, short distances, maybe 20, 30 meters at a time with some kind of active rest. I'll also use things like mock drills and power speed drills at a lower intensity, so sub-maximal straight leg bounds, A-skips, and we might do some prowler runs or prowler marches as well. To maintain speed, we have to find a way to make up for that lost high-intense stimulus of sprinting. So we're still going to lift heavy as long as it's not affecting the hamstring, and I use a lot of bike sprints during this time. There was a recent study that had a sprint group versus a bike group. The bike group still showed improvements in power and improvements in their 5, 10, and 20, although not as significant as the actual sprinting, but it at least maintained the quality. Then we'll be using eccentrics, slower and faster in the weight room, trying to rebuild the strength there and slowly progressing our sprints from short to long and lower velocity to higher velocity. So starting with hills or resisted sprints first before we get back to normal activity.